Hello and welcome back. We just survived the next storm and we're back down to minus 60 degrees, so I'm going to reduce steam level again to 2. I think that's quite enough here. It's still actually too warm for most of my buildings now with all the insulation that we have and the heaters that we can also use here. And we still have to turn on some buildings here to work again that we turned off during the storm. Just like that. And of course also the steam hub here, which needs to be activated again. And of course my coal production there, which was offline too. And definitely my wall drill. Even though steel and wood is looking quite good at this point, we're down on food though. So the cookhouse there needs to produce some food for us now. And I think we can even go down to steam level 1, is that right? Even that looks good, I think. And right, we do have some workers there, hopefully. I have, 5 workers available there now. I want 10 workers available. So we are getting rid of another 5 here. So I can have 2 scout teams now, right from the beginning, looking what's going to happen. There's an unfinished construction. Let's go there. I think we're going to have some resources there. A destroyed mine. That's new. And the Lonely Light. Let's go for the Lonely Light there. And were there survivors last time? Probably were survivors last time we saw the Lonely Light. I don't think there are survivors that close to my town. But it can happen, because as you can see, everything is wiped again. And we have new points and they're randomly put around the map again. So it could be that there are survivors or not. I don't know. And we're coming close to day 50, which is kind of a third of our way through to 150 days on extreme. And right now we have a very stable economy here. Nothing really dramatic happening. We don't have that many sick people, so also that is looking good. And right, I think for some reason some sick are waiting there right now. I don't know why. We do have enough space there everywhere, so they don't actually need to wait outside, as far as I can see that. And let's see, also the steam steelworks are working now again. The field kitchen hopefully, and yeah, we're producing enough food again, though because we have some sick people, it's also a bit of a problem right now, the productivity of some buildings. But for now it's looking good. And right, we also have to activate both our workshops again, and we can continue researching. So we do have quite a good insulation now for most things here. The hothouse insulation, hothouse selection, so hothouses produce 15% more. That also sounds like a very good deal. And also my coal production should be higher a bit there. We don't have any steam cores at the moment, so factory doesn't make much sense to me. What we can go is we can boost the scouts even more. And yeah, I think I'm going for that. Let's boost the scout sleds there. That gives us a bit faster scouts, I think by 100%. So not just a bit, but really quite decisively fast scout teams there. Steam level is still going down now to level 1. Let's see how it looks for my buildings. Oh, we have it cold there in the workshops. Oh, because there's no one working right now. That's good. And we have it hopefully chilly then during daytime here. And my people have it livable. So that's pretty fine. We don't need it any higher on that right now. So we're going now to day 47 here. Nothing dramatic is happening. Perhaps we can go for a new law for the faith keepers or the righteous denunciation, but those are really radical things here, you know. So I would go for the radical way there. Something I don't really like, so we probably shouldn't go for that right away. I'm definitely not going for dueling law. It costs you people, so they kill each other then at some point. And right, I think for the law, we are pretty much done here. We do have the triage. I don't want to use that. The care house would be the next one. So let's go for the care house. So we have a house there for our amputee people, you know, and we can go for the next law then, the prosthetics. So we can use them then to make the amputees working again with the help of the factory. But first we need to find more steam cores. Otherwise it's not going to happen. And yeah, a care house would be the next building here that we need to build, but as we can see right now, it's not looking. Oh, we could have it in here, the care house. Let's build the care house there, just in the city center. Very good. And yep, coal production is pretty good right now, though I'm a bit worried because at the moment we can't maintain level 4. So when the temperature drops hard again, I don't think that we are able to maintain what we have right now. We found a bit of steel there, a bit of wood, nothing spectacular. And Lonely Light, no survivors here. Most of the victims died violently, some still locked in a deadly struggle. The supplies are intact and the light is powered by a wind generator. These people were obviously well prepared. This is truly bizarre. And we get some resources out of that again, so some steel, wood and coal. And we can continue here. We would have the buried dreadnought, which gives us the artifact, so that is something to look forward to. I'm not doing that now because I don't have this, theoretically I do have the resources, but I don't want to build the archives just yet. We're going for the lying rock there, which is going to unlock a few new things here, and the buried hamlet there, which I think is also going to unlock new things. And right, that's it. I mean, the dreadnought, I think it costs me around 100 steel to discover or to explore the dreadnought, and then I could build the archives. You know, I haven't unlocked them yet. So it's something to look forward to, because that is kind of a museum where you can store the artifacts that you got. It's also an achievement to get all the artifacts, so probably we'll do that as well. So minus 60 degrees is really warm, I guess. It's working out. We can have some more ceremonies here, getting that discontent down and the hope up. And yeah, 11 o'clock, our scouts are doing their job. Hopefully we find some new survivors. But other than that, I don't think we have too much to do right now. A light of the past, that doesn't have a time limit, so that is the quest that we have to go for. Reach the relic site and bring the relic to the city. We could probably do that at some point. Let's see how much longer the research is going to take. 4 hours, so we're going to finish that today. Also pretty good. So my scouts are 100% faster. That makes scouting way more easier. And what we could do in the meantime is we could continue building our city, because you know, we definitely get some more survivors in now before the next storm happens. And since we have a good coal production for now, and we should also boost that then at some point with the gathering posts. But for now, we could go this route here, you know, having another steam hub here, but I would like to have it like that. So we need to continue expanding that street there, and also this one here. And I think we can fit in some houses here. Yep, and here too, and here, and here. And then we have the steam hub kind of, let's see, probably like that. Or like that. Yeah, we have to do it like that, because otherwise there is nothing here that we can heat. Boosted scout sleds, perfect. Makes the scouts even faster. And yeah, the factory, I think the factory needs a steam core to build, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. What we can do though, and I think the advanced wall drill, yeah, needs steam core, but the advanced steelworks don't, so that might be an option then. Let's see, hothouse insulation, hothouse selection. We could go for improved heaters, but that's again more consumption. So let's boost the coal production first. Efficient gathering makes it 15% faster for those gathering posts to collect. And yeah, we're pretty much capped on my resources. So I'm also going to build a few resource depots. Never underestimate the next storm. That's always very important to keep in mind. Even though it looks pretty stable right now, I've got enough food, enough resources here. You know, the next storm could already screw you over big time. So I'm not doing that. I'm just building a few more resource depots here. And the lying rock was, as expected, a landmark. And we have some new things here. Another buried dreadnought. And a large crater, so more survivors here. I'm going to get them. And yeah, the buried dreadnoughts. So 2 artifacts here that are waiting for us. I think they don't disappear with a storm. At least I don't remember that. And, oh, buried hamlet, also survivors there. They're mostly children here, they're hungry and have insufficient clothing. They will not survive in such conditions. And it's a wonder they survived that long. I mean, 4 storms. And 10 children, 8 engineers, and 12 workers. Let's escort them back. So we get a few more survivors in now, as expected, and we definitely will need to build a few more houses there for those people. Right, and they're already coming back in 12 hours. That's quite early. We definitely need to continue getting our buildings up here, our houses. The problem here is I'm going to have like a space here in between that, but I don't think that matters too much. We could have, in fact, we could have some gardens here, you know, or some squares. Oh, that's a big square actually. Those buildings are too big. Small garden? Too big either. Doesn't look pretty though. And we're totally down on wood there. I'm a bit surprised at that. So we definitely need to get more wood in next day. Still have enough steel though. And I think, yeah, that pushes us then to beyond 200. So the food production will be a smaller problem here. I think the industrial hothouses will not be enough anymore. Probably will need a third one. And yeah, let's get those 2 for coal. And also some more food rations here. For those resource depots here. Okay, at least we got some houses that are up and running now. Though in a not very effective manner. Yeah, and large crater has more survivors here. And 15 workers, 10 engineers, and 8 children. So let's get both of them in here. And, perhaps I will need to redesign this one here a bit better. Like, I don't know, can we fit in another house there? Don't have the resources now. Right, and it's getting colder now, so we will definitely need to increase my steam level here by 1 more. Actually by 2 levels, I think. Yeah. So we'll need to increase the steam level here to 3 because, well, it went down by 2 levels there. And the next storm will be coming in again with 3 levels going down. Yeah, and look at that. We are not able right now to maintain a stable coal production. Okay, those people have arrived now with the survivors. And let's go for... I don't know, empty cave, frozen excavation. 13 hours there. Yeah, let's continue here, because the further you get out, the higher the chance that you get some steam cores, I think. I think that's one of the ideas behind that. And let's see if I can put something in between here. No, I can't do that. I don't like to have a space here. But, well, I think we have to do that. The cookhouse is kind of in the way here. And we got a few more people. Chilly in those houses, but I think, yeah, we could actually get up a second steam coal thumper, I guess, with those people that we just got now. I don't know, does it cost me any... No, it doesn't cost me anything, that's good. So we could have it far away. I still have the coal mines here, but they cost some things as well. Oh, we do still have the gathering post here, but even with the insulation, it's too cold in there to work, so I'm not going to do that. In fact, we could dismantle it, or we could use this space here as another base for a steam coal thumper. The new law, we're going for the prosthetics down there. So then we can build them. A note of thanks. Someone has left a note at the care house. It reads, "Thank you with all the work we have to do. It's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid. Places like this make life a little easier for all of us." And hope goes up. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to get up a second steam coal production, or if I just look at that, I think this one here produces enough coal there for 5 gathering posts, not just for 4. So we could get another gathering post up here. Yep, that's still within the shrine and within the steam hub. So it's going to be warm there. And with this one we can definitely get another gathering post up there. And we'll see if we can do that. But steam level 3 is already pretty close, so I don't know how far we can go there. Right, and I hope they're producing enough food there. It doesn't look like it. It looks like we produce more raw food than we can process here. So we probably will need another cookhouse there too. And yeah, with that research now, faster gathering, we are sustainable now on level 3. But then again, I think now this gathering post here is an overkill. So I think those are now perfectly fine here. Let's have a look what else we could do here. We could go for the advanced steelworks and wall drill there. We could go for hothouse selection for more raw food, which is probably a good idea since we're getting more people in here. And I think we're going for that, yeah, hothouse selection. So the hothouses produce more, and we probably won't need a third hothouse there for now. And right, what we can do though, since we have enough materials, continue building some houses since we get more people in soon. Can only afford 2 houses there, unfortunately. Oh no, a third one now, perfect. So 3 more houses here. We got a little space there in between, so probably going to use that for something. For some ornaments, I don't know. We'll see about that. You know, we do have, when it comes to the ornaments, street lamps here that we can use. 1 street lamp there. Just in the middle of everything. Perfect, let's go for the frozen excavation. It only takes us 14 hours now, as opposed to 1 day and 20 hours, as it used to. And the next survivors are in. Oh, they're not even homeless, so we have enough houses actually. That's good. We have enough for them. And let's continue. Oh, there's something over there, rock gate. We could go for... Or should we go... Yeah, let's continue here, the mine, and then into the mountains there. And I just love that map here. It's just... Look at the mountains there. Beautiful. We're pretty close to a mountain there. Yeah, and we have 2 A Piece of the Past quests now, so those dreadnoughts, I don't think they will disappear with the next storm, which is already coming in 4 days. 4 days time. And hopefully, yeah, for level 4, we don't have enough coal at the moment. So when the storm hits, we're going to live off our reserves. And we definitely need to get out something up there. I think we have enough, yeah, we do have enough workers now to provide for all of that. So what I want to do second is another cookhouse. So we could probably... Yeah, in this case, I like the idea there. So we probably will get rid of those houses here once again and build the cookhouse behind the other cookhouse. So we have those, and that fits in here then just nicely. Right now we have a little space here in between with a lamp. It's a bit of a waste of space there. And space is something we have to use very carefully. Especially we want to keep the steam hub usage on a minimum, because they consume a lot of coal there. Okay, let's see, it's daytime now. And I will have... Yeah, I'm going to get rid of those houses here again. And we still don't have any homeless people. Okay. And now we can also get rid of that street here. Probably of that street here too. And of the lamp there as well. Let's get rid of those things. Gives us back some resources there. And there's also a street behind the cookhouse there. Perfect. So now we could build the cookhouse here. That fits in better. You know, like that. And this is then surrounded by some houses there still. Like that. So that works better, I think. We can use the space here a bit more effectively. And we need 2 cookhouses because we can't process all the raw food anymore that my industrial hothouses are producing. And let's also get another steam workshop up and running, and it fits in here perfectly again. So we're also going to build that. We have reached the frozen excavation. Nothing there, but another buried dreadnought. So we have 3 buried dreadnoughts now. And we go for the mountainside cave. I'm going for those dreadnoughts after the storm. And there we have a bit of steel. The mine has been destroyed completely. The shafts and tunnels have collapsed, perhaps due to an explosion. But we found plenty of valuable supplies in the buildings on the surface. Some coal, some steel, and we can continue Desolate Valley. No steam cores again. It's not so easy to get them. Perfect, and there's another cookhouse now working. Getting us some soup there, and now we have 2 cookhouses producing hopefully enough food. We just need to look. Let's see. Yeah, at the moment we're producing still enough food for all our people. That's working out. The coal though is not working out quite well. Right, they're all working on extended shifts, right? Oh, this one's not. That'll boost production a bit, but not enough there. Okay, the next workshop there is ready too. So another 5 engineers working now on some researching. Yeah, we should get a bit of discontent there again, that we can easily battle with our faith buildings. So probably, does it fit in there? Nope, no more workshop that we can fit in there. We could have the House of Healing too. Yeah, that fits in there. The House of Healing, but do I need that, really? That's the question. Looking good so far. We could have another church here though, because it's surrounded by buildings, then by houses. And yeah, the city is growing, as we can see, in a very beautiful circular fashion. All around there. Hot houses, perfect, so we get more raw food out of that now. Let's see, coal thumper injection, so it produces coal piles 15% faster. That's a good research. How long does it take? 12 hours. So tomorrow we'll be able to finish that, and the coal thumper is producing a bit more coal then. So probably enough for another gathering post that we can build here after all. Okay, and yeah, we are able to process all the raw food now, and the food rations are pretty high there. We do have the resources for more supply depots, which are very expensive, as you can see. But we need them, so they are something very useful. And next day we are getting a temperature increase there again to -70, and then we go for the storm, which is going, oh, -120 again. That storm. And I definitely need to get my scouts back in time then. And we could even go for a 3rd scout with the next after the next storm, so I'm probably going to do that. Another gathering post up and running there now too. On the verge of collapse. Oh, that is a achievement that we got there now. So marathon extreme. Perfect. With that, because we discovered so many points of interest here, and let's go for I don't know, the storm, 4 days. Should we risk it? Go for the empty cave there. Let's go for the empty cave over there. Still no steam cores. I would like to have at least 1 more steam core. Okay, there we have a bit more storage again for coal primarily, and also for food. Can never have enough food. The scouts have reached the Desolate Valley, which is just a new landmark for the Circle of Stones. Oh, Circle of Stones, there's more survivors. Let's get that one there. Let's get them to my city before the storm hits. A few more survivors we can take in. All the workshops are now fully operating. The same goes with the steelworks, but we can still use some more workers here, especially for a second coal production soon. And we have the houses after all, you know, for survivors. Perfect. I think at this point we could survive, yeah, with level 4. But I'm not sure if the coal thumper really produces enough coal there. And the level of sick people is worrisome. Why do we get so many sick people again? It's quite a lot of sick people there for one night. And yep, storm on the horizon. It's forming. So it's coming for us soon. Right now we have it beautifully warm, so we can go to level 2 again. I think at least level 2 is going to work here better. And people are desperate. Yeah, that is because of the hope thing. 2 days for my 2-day cooldown for that. And I only have 1 day and 22 hours, so I hope I get that hope up there. That one storm is coming is always kind of like resetting your hope meter, so you need to keep that high. A new law. Nothing there, but perhaps we go for something in the hope area here. So righteous denunciation. No, faith keepers. New ability, nighttime procession, reduces discontent. Nothing to increase hope though, as far as I can see that. No, we're not going down that road. That's just a road like the child work that I don't like to do. So we would go for the righteous denunciation, so people can just, you know, denunciate others. Something I don't want to do. That is the extreme path, but we are getting enough hope there anyway, because of our shrines and more survivors here. These scientists were sent with their families to a settlement in the north, only to find that it doesn't exist. They tried to find any kind of shelter until they ran out of supplies. Let's get them back here too. Oh, that would be a supply depot, but supply depots could have a steam core, but it's 3 days. How long does it take for the... No, we can't get them there anymore anyway, so it's over. No more steam cores for this time. And yeah, day 50 comes to an end now. Still, everything's looking pretty good there. And coal thumper, so we're producing some more coal here now for all those gathering posts. And we'll continue in the next episode with the next storm. -120 degrees there. Stay tuned.